Hi class, I wanted to go ahead and show you a couple different codes for our espionage in the American Revolution unit. And so I'm going to start off by showing you the Rosicrucian Cipher. And I'm going to give you the example of, let me focus this a little bit more. It's going to take just a moment. There we go. All right, so I'm going to give you the example of this one using the alphabet just in order, but for a little bit more of a challenge, you could mix up the order of the letters. And so I'm going to start off by just making a plain old tic-tac-toe board like that. And then I'm going to fill in the letters. And so again, I'm going to go in order, but you could definitely change the order of it. So I'm going to start with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And so that last box will just have the 2 letters in there. And once you have your cipher, you can start to create your code. And the way that you're going to write the code is by 2 things. One is going to be where it's located within this grid. So for example, if I am writing my name, Daly, my last name, I would need the D. And so I'm going to look at this outer shape, which is like kind of like a U shape. And so I would write that shape. And then the second thing is the location of the letter within that. And so within here, it is to the farthest part left. And so I'm going to put a dot in the left corner. And so this would be D. Let's look at the next letter, A. It's got this backwards L shape. And it's the furthest one to the left. So again, that dot would be to the left. My next letter in my name is I. And so I'm looking, and in this one is the L shape. And then this time, it's the furthest to the right. And so I'm going to put my dot all the way to the right. So far, I have D, A, I. My next one that I'm going to have is L. And so I look for L in here, and it is, again, that backwards L shape, but you notice how it also has this top part in there. So it's going to be this shape. And then this one is the furthest to the right, so it's going to have the dot there. L. Then I have an E in my name. I know it's kind of weird, but so we're going to be back up here with this same shape, but the E is in the middle, and so the dot's going to go right in the middle. And then my Y, it's going to be this right here, and it's the furthest to the left, and so I'm going to have my dot there. And so the Rosicrucian Cipher is really great because it's got the shape of it and the dots, and it gets more complicated to break the more that you mix up the letters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a practice one to go ahead and try to solve, and when you are ready to hear the answer, you can go ahead and unpause this video. So once you can see it written out, go ahead and pause the video so that you can try to crack the code, and then unpause it to see the solution. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot my page up just a little bit, and here we go. Okay, so there is the code. Go ahead and pause it here so that you can solve it. And then I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. So make sure if you don't want to see the solution that you've paused it here. Okay, so I'm going to use a different colored pen to be able to reveal it to you. And so if we look right here, this one goes like that, and it's got the dot to the far left, and so that's going to be a Y. We're looking for one that's fully closed in with a dot to the far right, and so that's going to be in the middle. O. Then we're going to look for one like that, and then to the far right, so that would be the U. Then we're going to look for a backwards L shape to the far left. So A. To the far right. Then we're looking for that open top with the middle one, so that would be up here. So far we have UR, and then backwards L, farthest left. And if you start to notice the same shape, you can fill in what you already know. You don't have to go through and solve each one. And so we're looking for a fully closed one to the far left. That'd be the M. I notice that this is the same. This would be the Z. Far left. Full closed box with the dot in the middle. It's going to be that N. And then that open dot. You are amazing. So I'm really proud of you. This is our first code that we're looking at, so feel free to practice. I had my class write some poetry and then translate it into this Rosicrucian cipher. So go ahead and play around with it, and feel free if you want to mix up the letters. Like for example, if I wanted to make a more challenging code and I wanted somebody to have that and maybe not, like if you have like maybe a little brother that you're trying to keep, something secret from, you don't have to go ABC. You might even just look at it and say, all right, I'm going to go G, Z, Q. Ooh, and then you just want to make sure you do actually use all the numbers or all the letters in there, but you can have them mixed up. Like you could have S, O, M. And you just keep filling it in so that it's all in a different system. It doesn't have to be right in a line there, and it's going to get more challenging for someone to break the more you do that. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. Bye!